So what we're gonna do for these holidays is we're gonna focus on studying. And let me just double check Netta's thing. Okay, so it did go off with me trying to befriend her, so I'm just gonna keep befriending her until she joins. I mean, that sounds fair, right? Okay, so we want to bring history up, and we'll start from the beginning of the list again, and bring athletics up. You know what the funny thing would be is if I mixed up these names and this is the wrong person I want to join. But, we'll see. And today's the passing. So Professor Arius Vida, who is the history teacher, has gone on a personal mission around Academagia, hanging up posters on every wall and badgering every student he comes into contact with on his walks around the campus. Why? Because of the passing, a holiday every self-respecting history buff goes crazy over. Professor Vida wants everyone to observe the passing. And speak of the devil, here he is right now, toddling towards you with an eager grin on his face. Uh-oh, today's the passing, isn't it? Ah, Rune, he says. I trust you've seen my literature about this day. What are you doing to honor our splendid past? We have a pretty good relationship with him, actually. And we're actually kind of good in history, I thought. Though there doesn't seem to be a history option, which is a bit odd. Yeah, we have a 9 in history. Passion, what would the professor like to hear? That's interesting. The second captivity, you'll honor. Oh, maybe there's a specific history. Let's see, the second captivity. Yeah, and that's one of the ones I just don't have any points in. So, yeah, we're going to do library knowledge. You'll honor the past by researching your ancestry. You tell Professor Arius Vida that you'll honor this day by heading to the library and studying your genealogy. Excellent, he exclaims, startling you. I just so happen to be heading to the library to teach students how to research the ancestry. Come along with me. With little choice, you follow him. When you arrive at the library, you watch sympathetically as other students are roped into the session too. When his thankfully short lecture is over, he sends you all off to research. He watches approvingly as you head to the right section and pull all the appropriate books. At least someone was paying attention, he says. Researching your past turns out to be quite fun. Celebrating the passion isn't so bad after all. Aw, we learned a bit about ourselves. Let's see, we brought up history. That's always good. Oh, that's weird. We didn't get a... When you say at the Valesian Library, you're supposed to get your study level and a research skill. I wonder... So I'm guessing it picked something that I couldn't use anymore, if I had to guess. Man, we have pretty good research. I kind of wish school did actually teach you that. Some do, but some don't really do a good job. Like mine. Anyway, let's see. We brought up our athletic study level. We increased cryptology, which is now level 10. You did not succeed at using befriend. That's a shame. You have increased your relationship between you and Vita, so we have a 7 with him. I should look into what I can trade that favor in, because that could be useful. Actually, you guys want to just check that out right now? Let's do it. Let's see. Academagia. Eris Vita. Yep. Simple as that. Favors. So let's see if I got him. Right now we're at 7, so we can do this. Expand parental approval by 35. Not useful to me. Expand merit. That's interesting. and expand 7 subskills or skill steps in archaeology, storytelling, random history subskill, and random law subskill. Ooh, but if we get them up to 8, we can get a +1 skill. Oh, +2? Ooh. I should look through my teachers. This is actually really good. I never used favor before in my last game. Raise maximum level of a random history subskill and storytelling. Expand 3 skill levels for archaeology and a random law subskill. That's fascinating. We'll keep that up in case I want to check out other teachers along the way. Let's see. You have gained study mastery and study gates. What? What? Why do I have that ability? Do I even know gate? No, I don't know gates. I definitely know mastery. Why do I have this? No. No. Oh my god. I would actually learn gates. Gates is cool. It's just it's chaotic. Pretty much you're trying to summon stuff and there's always a chance of something else coming instead of what you want to actually get. Which is why it's forbidden. While mastery, you take over other people's bodies. I think there's also some kind of good to mastery. I forget. Yeah, doesn't really talk about mastery here. Well, I could go here and see what it says. Mastery is a body of spellcraft totally devoted to overwhelming the will of other human beings and reshaping them as slaves, or drones, or simple mindless shells. Its power the most corrosive kind. The school doesn't teach it and will punish if it's seen. So yeah, we're really close to just being level 1 in mastery, but I refuse, damn it. We might study gates if I get bored. But right now we're juggling so many things, so. Casper failed at a lot of things. Evelyn, let's see. Do some plotting. Used her familiar. A couple people are doing some plotting, it seems. Okay, let's see what. Netta should be at 7 now. I keep forgetting Orsi hates me. Well, he doesn't hate me, but he has a -1 to me. Okay, well, let's keep trying to befriend Netta until that works. Yeah. Even when there's a no, you don't actually do that. If someone says no, just deal with it. This is a video game, and I'm just... If this was real life, I'm technically harassing a person. And we're going to continue bringing our study levels up. Let's see. Our befriend is still high, right? 9. So I actually gonna have to start Prudence's adventure soon if I want to use the benefit of those tickets. But that should be fine. And we're just gonna continue going down this list. We're gonna be level 9 and everything soon, so that's good. A scream causes you to jump. It's quickly followed by another, and you wonder what could possibly be happening inside Academagia. You rush towards the sound, seeing frightened people running in the opposite direction. Students, groundskeeper, and even some of the faculty members are fleeing. What the fuck? Several with their clothing in tatters. You turn the corner of a building and come to a skidding halt. You are greeted by pandemonium. People going every which way, a girl rocking back and forth, her hands over her head. Scared yells and shouts ring through the air. You look around for the cause of the commotion, half expecting to see something akin to a dragon siege. Your attention is drawn to a tree where Rulia Chestalion is waving a large branch. His normal perfect hair is tousled, and his brilliant green robes are torn in more than one place. He is the music teacher. Standing just out of range of the stick is a plump little black hen. It can't be the black chicken. The chicken tilts her head to the side, and one intelligent little beady eye regards the professor. The story of how the black chicken was transmuted from a pillow, causing its deep love for shredding all fabrics, is widely known throughout the Academagia. However, you never thought you would witness the creature yourself, and judging by its ferocity, it certainly seems a force to be reckoned with. Why would something that was made from a pillow want to shred things? Whatever. Oh, that's everything. Okay. So I think this is actually a reference to the studio, the people who made Academagia's Black Chicken Studios or Black Chicken Games or something to that effect. So let's see. Glamour, cast a magical net over the black chicken. Observation, look around for some place to trap the black chicken. And birds, use fabrics to draw the black chicken away. Let's use observation and see what that gives us. You see a deep hole, some saplings, and fencing not too far away. You should be able to get the black chicken in there if you're creative enough. Are we creative enough? Not really. I mean, it's blue, but let's just go with the sure thing and go with glamour. Cast a magical net over the black chicken. Taking a deep breath, you bring out your wand, you aim a few inches above the chicken's head, and cast the spell. Poof! A magic net pops into existence. Swoosh! It drops down onto the black hen. Caught by surprise, the black chicken makes some agitated noises and flaps its shiny wings, but to no avail. You manage to catch it. Now all anyone has to do is try to keep from letting her peck their clothing when they pick up the net. We were a hero today. This is probably about the wedding feast. A new year is dawning and you're feeling rejuvenated. It's the wedding feast today, a holiday celebrating all the commitments in honor of the new year. A fresh start awaits you. What will you do with it? As if the gods heard your thoughts and want to see how you'll behave as well, Amelia Strolin walks up to you and shares some interesting news. Guess what, she says. 2 Academagia alumni are having their wedding reception in the Great Hall today. It's invite only, of course, but I heard it's a big crowd that's invited. What do you say? Do you want to sneak in? I mean, yeah. Sure, let's wedding crash. Listen, keep your ears open about any more information about this reception. You give Amelia a non-committal answer. You don't want to jump into things. You need to investigate first. Unfortunately, you weren't able to gather any additional information. Looks as though you'll have to give Amelia an answer. It's purple, but I want to try. Infiltration. Heck yes, you'll go. The lack of an invite doesn't bother you in the slightest. Sneaking into a party at least promises you'll have an exciting start to the new year. And hey, shouldn't students be able to go if it's being held in the Great Hall? You tell Amelia to count you in. Great, she says. I'll come for you when the party starts. Amelia is true to her words and shows up again a little while later. Ready? Of course. You and Amelia sneak down to the Great Hall and run into 2 guards. Invitation? The guard asks. We lost ours, Amelia says, but I assure you, my parents are very good friends with the bride and groom. They'll be awfully upset if they found out me and my friend here missed the reception. You forgot what a terrible liar Amelia is. Really, you can tell us the bride and groom's names, says the guard. Amelia says. The guards punish you by making you servers at the reception. Your mouth waters as you dole out the savory foods. By the time you're done, you're exhausted and so very, very hungry. You still got to attend a party. Come on. Okay, so Netta is now part of the Detectives of Academagia. Good, so I went over this before, but we'll just do it very quick. Why I picked her. She's part of Hetty, which is a college we don't currently have in our clique. So she should have a different set of skills. She gives us a +1 to our charm, which let's see if that's in effect right now. Yes, it is. And that's about it why I chose her. The only things that made me go, maybe I shouldn't do it, was because right now our clique is pretty much all girls and me. So I feel like I'm accidentally making my character into like a tenchimonyo, uh, like a harem kind of weird thing. But I also just thought about it some more. First of all, getting +1 charm is really useful. Having a more variety set of skills is very useful. And while pretty much everyone but me is female in this clique, they're all very useful in being detectives. I mean, Evelyn, she is very good at seeing a person and knowing what's wrong with them, but also maybe what's good about them. She's also very nosy, so she has information. Prudence is our muscle. She can fight people. It even says here, I think she punches people. She's always picking fights with other girls. People say she fights with the boys too. She actually hits them. See, we need someone like that. Someone who's not afraid to hit people. And Netta here, boys just seem to like her, so she can just get all the information from the boys with her charm, which I'm assuming. Actually, let's see what her charm is. Her charm is 7. Holy shit. That's actually really high. And does it say her clickability here? Aurora of attention. Being around Netta for a prolonged period of time makes anyone seem more attractive. The glamour just spreads. Friends of Netta's will note 1 point increase to their charm and their ability to carry off the latest styles of courtly fashions. So the last part's not really that useful, but charm is. So we will probably start Prudence's adventure soon because we should be good. You succeeded. Okay, we brought up our study levels. I don't think you can fail that. Parents still hate us. Durand used compete. We increased our glamour methods by 1. You have increased your trap skills by 1. And you have increased your stress by 1. So that's not bad.